Hello! A lot of you have said, Jen, you need to get your hair braided in preparation for the baby. And to that, I say no. I am clearly being hella stubborn. And to all the women before me that have tried and tested this theory that you need to get your hair braided when you're about to have a newborn, I am protesting. And if you're thinking, well, I didn't get my hair braided when I had my baby, I was fine. Well, I want you to know that you are in the minority and you can come have a seat right next to me on the minority bus because everyone gets their hair braided, let's be honest. That's like the thing that you do when you're like 37, 38 weeks pregnant. You book your hair appointment. And you know what I did? I did not book my hair appointment. But what we're about to do today though, why am I so out of breath? We're about to do some mini twists in our own natural hair. And my hair is short, so I don't know what it's gonna look like. And it's also 11 o'clock, y'all. 11:09, this is when I decided to do this because why not? My hair right now is, you know what, my hair feels really good. It may look a little dry, I know. Just looking at my hair, be like, wow girl, you need to do something with your hair. It's a little dry. And it's not dry at all. When you touch it, she feels really good. And that's the misconception when it comes to natural hair, especially 4C hair, what I've noticed. Because of our surface texture, our hair is not shiny. A lot of people will mistake our hair as being dry or unkept, as they say, but it's not true at all. This is why I show up here looking like this. Of course, I could have done a little sun with myself, but this is real life. I feel like the front is fine. It's the back I'm a little worried about because it's not very long. And y'all know how my hair is with shrinkage. Why am I not getting my hair braided? How about we start with that? So glad you asked. There's multiple reasons why. One, I love doing my hair. You guys, I am so pregnant. I need a break just from talking. And if I can't find an hour or two to be able to do my hair on a weekly, bi-weekly basis when I have this newborn, I am going to be very miserable. I know me. I love my self-care time. I love having time at night like this where I can isolate myself in the bathroom. This is when I recharge. This is when I feel like I replenish my energy. Like I give big and I like time alone to replenish big. Of course, as a new mom, I know it's going to be challenging. And I know as a new mom, I'm gonna have this little tiny baby that is so dependent on me. That is very true. But I did not have this baby by myself, okay? Okay, oh my God, I don't know where that came from. That one just flew right out. What I'm trying to say is if I don't have an hour or two to dedicate to washing my hair once a week, what is life going to be? What is motherhood? I feel like I'm going to be really miserable. I enjoy doing my hair. It's my time and it's very precious to me. So I've already discussed it thoroughly with Bae that I need that hour or two every week to do my hair. The second reason is that I have been so good with taking care of my hair on a weekly basis. Ever since dropping oils and butters, it's one of those methods that kind of forces you to be really consistent with your hair. Again, why am I so out of breath? And I have been very consistent with my hair, which means I have been reaping the benefits. My hair feels so good. You know, you're probably looking at it and you're like, your hair's dry. That's your opinion. But I am telling you as the owner of said hair that my hair feels good. And I don't have to do anything to it throughout the week because I'm so consistent with washing, conditioning, and styling my hair. So I don't want to like disrupt that by getting a protective style because then guess what? My hair is going to be put away for a while. And once you get a protective style, you obviously want to get your money's worth. So you're not going to take it down right away. On top of that, postpartum shedding is going to kick in. And I'm going to feel like I'm going bald seeing that amount of hair coming out in a month's time after keeping my hair in a protective style for so long. So I don't want to dry out my hair by putting it in protective styles. My scalp has been doing so good, so great. Like I have not one flake, not one issue with my scalp. It's not itchy. It's not irritated. Nothing is wrong with it. It's beautiful, matter of fact. So I don't want to like disrupt all of that. I just feel like I really have a good thing going. So I'm gonna keep the good thing going. Before we keep this conversation going, I am going to hop in the shower and wash my hair. And then I'll be back when I start doing the mini twist, okay? Products that we're gonna be using today. I actually think I'm gonna be using the Pattern Beauty line. So their shampoo and conditioner and leave-in conditioner. I'm not a huge fan of using a leave-in conditioner anymore. Or I shouldn't say that, not a huge fan. I haven't been using leave-in conditioners. This one is pretty lightweight and I kinda like it, so I'm gonna use that line. To do my mini twist, instead of using a butter or something like that, which is what I used to do, I am gonna use mousse. So that's the plan. I'm gonna keep talking about this topic because I feel like it's one of those topics in our community especially if you're like Caribbean, Haitian specifically. So the second you have a baby, it's like all on you as the woman to take care of this baby, even though you do not have this baby by yourself, even though your husband is right there at home. Not only do you have to take care of this baby, but you gotta take care of your husband too, and you gotta take care of the house, and you gotta take care of family. And that's what we're not gonna do, okay? Y'all seen me wash my hair a million times on Beyonce's internet, so don't act like you forgot. My hair looks a little crazy, but once the water hits it, see, it makes me happy to do my hair. Okay, I'll be back. Hair's been washed, conditioned, nice and soft. Crazy look growth, right, girl? Oh, okay. We're gonna use a little bit of leave-in conditioner, just a little bit, you know, that much. For my entire head, that's right. Because I'm not trying to have a bunch of products in my hair. And then I'm just gonna put my hair in a bunch of medium-sized sections so that I can kind of sit on the couch, watch a movie as I do all of these twists in my head. But what were we talking about? I feel like we're gossiping about something juicy. We're talking about why I'm not braiding my hair for birth. The second reason why I can say that I'm not braiding my hair. Second reason? I don't know where we at, but another reason, I have help. And by that I mean, I have my husband and he is super hands-on, which is what I feel like every woman says. And then, you know, I'll be in shambles later. But anyways, you know what? Let me focus and do these parts real quick and then I'm gonna be back. The reason why I do these parts is because I feel like it's a lot easier to manage, to work with. I can sit in front of the TV and just work on one section at a time. It doesn't feel like it's overwhelming. My husband's gonna be around and we have a really good plan. We're gonna be very intentional with how we take care of this baby. So I plan to nurse. This baby's gonna be dependent on me every couple of hours. That is true. I'm also gonna pump a little bit so at nighttime he can take over and I can kind of sleep, you know? That's the plan. My hair feels so nice and soft. I love it. We're gonna use a little bit of mousse, of course. This one's basically done. So I'm trying to finish the bottle and this one is almost done. Why do I have so many? I don't know. And if they're done, then I'm probably gonna switch to the Nairobi foam. The goal isn't to go super small because I don't really know how long I'm gonna keep these in. I feel like I probably should use a mirror and put on my glasses, but that's how much I don't, I'm not gonna say I don't care, but it doesn't need to be perfect. Just going based on feeling. Okay, so back to my husband. Like I said, he plans to be very hands-on. To be fair, my husband didn't start out being a very hands-on person around the house. He was like a regular Haitian man. You know how we raise our man to not do anything. You're supposed to sit around the house and the woman's supposed to take care of you. But the second we started dating, I was like, sir, you're gonna have to learn how to cook. You're gonna have to learn to pick up after yourself. I'm putting this man's business out here. But it's true, it makes no sense that we get into these relationships and we have to take care of the men. That's how you show that you love them. Meanwhile, you gotta take care of yourself, you gotta take care of the house, you gotta take care of the kids, you gotta take care of everybody else. So I'm very glad that, you know, he was willing to learn and it's been smooth sailing ever since. Like, I can cook, he can cook. I can clean, he can clean. And if you're listening to this and you're like, oh my God, you're so lucky, my husband could never. Maybe it's time to have a whole conversation with him and be like, listen, babe, not an argument, just a nice conversation. You know, I've been tired. It's been a few years of me doing everything around here. How about we start changing things a little bit? Maybe there's a few things you can do, a few things you can pick up. Start small. He doesn't need to make a whole meal. Just cut the potatoes, okay? He can handle that. He's a grown man. But I'm serious. It really makes no sense how they raise men in Caribbean household, in Haitian household. Like, they're not supposed to do anything. Well, with this baby, he is. And he wants to. That's what's funny about the whole thing. He wants to, and a lot of the time when we keep doing these things, it puts them in a position where they're like, I don't have to do nothing, so they don't do nothing. And that's what we're not gonna do. As much as we complain that, say, family members or the husband's family raised them to not do anything, we continue that same exact toxicity. Like, we just take over and take care of them, and it just, that could be a whole video in itself. And I have a perfect example for this. I booked a hair appointment. I need a trim. And you know, at first I didn't even think too much of it. I just kind of booked it and I was like, oh, I am going to have a newborn. Like, who's gonna take care of the baby? And then I was like, my husband can take care of the baby. It's his baby too. It makes no sense that I wouldn't book a 2-3 hour hair appointment, because where am I gonna leave the baby? If he can't take care of a baby, his baby, for 2 to 3 hours, then why did he have a kid? That's another reason why I'm not putting my hair in a protective style, because I feel like I should be able to carve out 2 to 3 hours a week for me to just kind of do me as he watches the baby. He can change the baby. He can feed the baby. It's his baby time. Oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna like this. It's gonna go by fast as I watch TV. How does it look? It looks good? You have to tell me, okay, before I keep going. It looks good. So I'm gonna watch Netflix and I'll be back. I just started Luther earlier today and I feel like it's gonna be a good movie to kind of just sit, chill as I twist my hair. So, BRB.
1 hour later.
When I tell you this style went by fast, it went by quick. So I did the back while I was watching TV and I'm basically showing you what I did. So I would do the main part with a rat tail comb, but in the individual parts, I would just grab hair and twist with my fingers. They didn't have to be perfectly even. And I ended up running out of the Mousse Def mousse, so I used the Nairobi foam. The front was even faster because I was in front of a mirror and they turned out really nice. It almost looks like starter locks, except it's not. Before I went back to finish the movie I was watching, I ended up doing all of the main parts, and that's like a quick little cheat or trick if you want to do your hair yourself. So I did all of the main parts and put my hair in like those big twists. I already added the foam all over my hair, so all I had to do is sit in front of the TV and grab hair and twist. So it went by even faster, which of course I appreciated.
Many minutes later.
This is the end result. My hair was super soft and twisted and protected. And I know you're wondering, how did you protect your hair at night? And I just tied a scarf around it. You may not want to do this depending on your preference because it did squish my hair. So maybe a bonnet will be better. But anyways, this is what I did, girl.
Several days later.
God, I'm huge. I don't know how much longer I can.
Oh, you're 40 weeks. It's any time now.
I thought last night I was gonna go in labor. I woke up in my sleep from a contraction.
Oh, you out of breath.
Okay, so it's been like 4 days since I put in the twist, and between you and I left them in this scarf the entire time. So today we're gonna see what it do. Now it is a bit of an acquired taste, I think. I kind of look like a kid, but I'm gonna go into labor, and how cute do I need to look? What hairstyle do I need? Is there a universal labor hairstyle other than braids? Please put your hands down, okay? I see y'all trying to answer. The plan after labor too is that I'm gonna just be home. And it's been 4 days and I have not gone into labor. So this may not even be the labor hairstyle. We don't know yet. This is my hair 4 days later in the mini twist. It's giving me like a pixie cut vibes, except that some of the twists are just rude. They're doing their own thing. What are you doing? Like, get information. There's only one way to go. I'm trying to show you the twist, but I feel like you can barely see them. I kind of like it. Wait a minute, it's already growing on me. Okay, let me get a mirror. Oh no, I have to get off the floor. How much bigger can I get? These twists are about to put me in labor. What's happening with this one? What you doing, ma'am? It grew on me so quickly. I think the back's a little funky. I think that's because the back was laying down in a very odd way. What do I do now? My plan was to kind of do some sort of pin up situation on the side. And the way that I'm gonna do it is just grab the twist and twist them around, kind of like this, and then use a rubber band. Am I doing too much? It really kind of looks like I am starting locks. That is not the plan. If it happens, it happens. And I also need a trim. This stringy pieces right here just means that I need a trim. Okay, y'all, this is it. This is the style. This is what we're rocking right now. If I go into labor, this is going to be my labor hairstyle. I know, definitely not something that the women before me has rocked. Especially when I see this little profile here, this little swisheroo. I like that. Over here, I just feel like some of the twists are just going in a like wild direction, and that's what I don't love. But it's also giving me like a pixie cut, but with twists. That's cute. My twists are still so soft. My hair feels really nice. I don't remember what we were talking about last time, but I feel like we had a really deep conversation around parental roles in a relationship, especially when there are kids involved. Let me tell you something. If you're out here watching this video and you're a little stressed out in your own household because you're doing everything, it shouldn't be that way. You need to sit down with your spouse and have a nice deep conversation about how things are gonna change around here, okay? Lovingly. Make a nice warm dinner. Start with that, because you know, the way through a man's heart is through his stomach. Have a nice drink going. Wait till the kids go to bed and start the nice conversation. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Let me know what you think about my little twist hairstyle. It has already grown on me. It does make me look a little young, I think, but okay makeup first of all. Okay lips. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.